Hello and welcome to Osawe's Lounge. It's Mandela Day today, so happy Mandela Day. I hope we take today to remember our Tata Madiba, his love, his sacrifice for 67 years. And I hope you're giving 67 minutes to your local community or to some charity you support just to show your appreciation for what our Tata did for us. Today we are continuing BrushStrokes is Osawe's Lounge, and I'm excited to present what we are working on today. We are going to be painting something a bit more complex than previously, but more especially because this reminds me of my childhood growing up in Nigeria. Today we are painting a rooster. And we are right bang in the middle of our 50 small paintings. So today we are on item number 25, and this is what we are getting ourselves into today. Exciting, right? Speaking about a rooster, I'm going to tell you why I'm so excited about this project. Firstly, going back many years, I grew up in Nigeria, as we all know. But back at home in Port Harcourt, River State, my mom was a poultry farmer. She had a poultry, and growing up very young age, I would go into the pen with the birds, with the chickens. She also reared turkeys and feed the chickens. We had broilers and native fowl, going in, feeding them, giving them water, collecting the eggs, getting pecked sometimes, like aggressively or with some love by the chickens. It was quite a memorable experience. So this is gonna take me back memory lane. I'm so excited. Yeah, it brings fresh memories to me. The young innocent girl in the world of poultry and birds and chickens and turkeys. Secondly, the other reason why I'm so excited about this is because last year, actually, my sister is also born on Mandela's birthday, 18th of July. So it's also her birthday today. So happy birthday, my dear sister, Faithful. I hope you have a wonderful one. She is such a lovely soul and gives, and she actually embodies the principles which our Tata Madiba has shown us. Um, Going back to the story of the rooster, and last year she turned 40, so we went to Florida to join her in celebrating her birthday, her 40th birthday, and we were in Keywest, Florida. And it so happened that there was this cock that was always there, like every time we got out of the hotel, the cock was there, and it crowed exactly while we were there. And it was always at random hours, like at 11 in the morning or 2 p.m. or at 4 p.m. It would just crow. It would crow exactly when you're there. And I was a little bit manic then, so caught up with this rooster. It even looked like the one in the book. So I was drawn to it. I would like take videos of it. I will be like, wow, why is this cock crowing in the afternoon? And I even told my sister, this rooster looks like the rooster in the painting book. She's the one that gave me the book. And I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to paint it. So that was quite an experience. Actually, Key West, there were lots of chickens. And yeah, but this specific rooster that looked like the one in the book always was around. Like it seemed like it was following me. Anyway, that is the memory or the context I'm gonna be going in painting our rooster for today. Speaking about rooster and the cock crowing at odd times, let's go back to the Bible for a moment and Jesus and Peter, and how Jesus told Peter, you will deny me 3 times, and at the third time the cock will crow. I just want to speak about that topic, but let's think about it. Jesus, his disciple, one of his favorite disciples, having to to betray him, and he was well aware of this, and it didn't influence his disposition with him, his relationship with Peter. And even after all was done and he was crucified, and when he rose up again, he still had fellowship with Peter. So obviously, that means that Jesus forgave Peter. And speaking about the topic of forgiveness, um, I want to challenge you today to forgive, even though the offender is not aware of it or wouldn't apologize for it due to their huge ego, irrespective of the level of hurt, of pain, of disappointment, of betrayal, maybe that this individual might have caused you. Forgiving the person, irrespective of whether or not the person apologizes away or even acknowledges it, is for ourselves. It's healing ourselves. It's making us whole again. It's giving us peace and tranquility, because there's a burden that comes with keeping the pain and harboring the pain and harboring the hurt and replaying it over and over and over again. But when we choose to be graceful, choose to forgive, even if we might never forget, but just forgiving them, whether it's sexual abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, or whatever, no matter how mighty or how huge this pain or this hurt or this burden might be due to whatever's happened to us from childhood to adulthood. But choosing to forgive is a powerful tool to healing ourselves. I read this book, Forgiving What You Cannot Forget. And this book was given to me by my aunt. And reading this book, the big lesson I got out of it, forgiving what you cannot forget, in addition to whether or not they are gonna accept their wrong, they might feel they're right even if they did wrong. But what struck me was that every person who intentionally offends you has a burden they're carrying. They have a hurt. They are manifesting what has happened to them. And so you should actually have compassion on them. Every time someone hurts you, you should look at it from the lens that, oh, this is the pain, this is the hurt, this is the abuse, this is the neglect they've gone through. It can make it easier for us to have compassion and forgive them. We want to be whole, we want to be healed, we want to experience the joy of life. We want to experience our being in totality, in its wholesomeness. But to do that, we have to let go of the pain, let go. And to let go, you have to forgive. So I challenge you today, just as the cock crowed 3 times and Peter denied Jesus 3 times, and Jesus was still able to show compassion and forgive and still fellowship with him. We don't have to go all the way like Jesus did and fellowship with this person. We don't have to see them again. We don't have to keep a relationship with them. But letting that burden off our shoulders by forgiving is key to becoming whole again. On that note, we will get back to our cock, not crowing this time, but painting it. And I've already started because it's quite a tedious exercise. I will show you the beginning of the journey, and I hope you enjoy the rest of it with me. And I'm crossing my fingers that the outcome of this experience would be a memorable one to take me back to my childhood when I look at this painting, and also last year, the 40th birthday of my sister. Again, happy birthday, sis. I love you. I wish you love, joy, peace, lots of God's blessings, health, and wealth. Okay, let's get back to the painting. Let's go. Hi, guys. Welcome to Osa's Lounge again. BrushStrokes at Osa's Lounge. Today, we're doing something very interesting. We're painting a rooster. Fingers crossed it comes right, because this is going to be quite detailed. Not something I've done before, but I'm hopeful that with all the practice, we are currently on 25, halfway, right? Halfway mark. into the 50 paintings, small paintings in the book. So this is what we're doing today. I hope get it right. It's gonna be a long journey, but I am optimistic that if I set my mind to it, I'll get it done. Stay tuned, enjoy. Okay, guys, so I've mixed my version of Yellow Orchard. As I said, I use high school paint, cheap stuff, so I don't have these fancy colors. So I just swing it as I go until I become more good at this, and I feel like I need to use more quality paint. So we are gonna sketch the rooster, and I have the book right here. So just I'm gonna go ahead and sketch it. Okay, I'm not sure what that looks like right now, but I hope as I paint it, it's gonna sort of become looking like a rooster. Now I'm gonna work on the base. So they say paint it with a mixture of titanium white and unbleached titanium. Don't have a clue how to make that, but I would be resourceful. Okay, so I'm gonna mix my paint and I'll be right back with the painting of the base. Okay, guys, I've done my version of the titaniums. So we're gonna start painting the background. Looks good, huh? I think it's close to the titanium. It's just my version. I also like to not go with the norm. I'm unique, right? Unique being that I am. So I'm kind of done with the base for now. Now I'm gonna fill the space of the rooster with the same yellow orchard as I started with for the outline. I'm gonna try to sort of fleshing out the feathers. Oh, I love feathers, birds. Okay, yeah. I definitely need a smaller brush to kind of do the fine feathering. Right now, I don't know what it's looking like, but I'll get a smaller brush as we go along and hopefully starts looking right. Okay, so I've allowed the yellow orchard dry a little bit. So now we're gonna overlay, work on the feathers. I've got in number 4 brush, so smaller than the number 6. Cause a real man knows a real woman when he sees her. And a real woman knows a real man in the way he please her. Cherish that woman. I'm hoping that you kind of seen the feather. I'm trying to see it. I think I can see a little bit of it. So, yay. Okay, so I've allowed the paint, the black, to dry a little bit and more of the yellow ochre. And now I'm gonna add some more feathers with burnt orange. Okay, that's, yeah, needs more work. Okay, I think it's taking shape. Hi guys, so we are continuing today where we left off. We started the rooster already, and we have the sketch all outlined, and I think I'm gonna sort of add some more black so that it kind of works. So let me start with that and we'll see how it goes. So I'm just trying to find the right brush. I did say that I'm going to stick with smaller brushes because it sort of helps me with not being messy. So I think I'm going to use a size 4 brush because I want my Rooster to be looking really good, because this takes me to a very good place. So I would like it to look my best. And we are midway through the book, so that as well should reflect some better quality painting. Whew, I feel like I made it worse, but we'll try to fix it. The beauty of painting is you can sort of use your imagination and deviate. It gives you so much room to be creative, which we're trying to do here, so that we expand our mind. Okay, I'm going to sort of play around so that there's a mixture of colors, like undertones of different orange. So I'm going to use this lighter, very light pale color. Hopefully it works. This is me being creative. Okay, this is looking really bad. I'm gonna keep working on it till I get it right. I'm gonna use a smaller brush. This is not size 4, it's too big this time. So I'm gonna use size 2 brush, and hopefully I can do a better job because now it's looking pretty dismal. I'm gonna add some more orange to sort of overlay that in some areas to give it the major tones, if I can say that. So yeah, just fingers crossed we do something better with this. So I've mixed a darker shade of that color, so it's more reddish. So I'm just trying to, as I said, bring in different highlights. Let's see how that goes. So we're gonna finish off. I think it's coming together now. Yay, I think I'm liking it. I'm liking it. My cock, my rooster, is taking shape. All right, we're gonna do some grass. So I'm gonna loosely show some grass, just some loose representation of grass. And I think we are about there. Fantastic. Finally, thanks guys for joining me today in the Rooster painting, and have a lovely day further. Peace, love, contentment, and most importantly, at least for me, joy. Till next time.